Hi guys. Okay, so this is an update for my EDS. It's a positive update, by the way. Thank you very much. I received in the mail a wonderful package, and it is this right here. If you notice, it has a little cutout and everything else. It's a cushion for my wheelchair. Now, I didn't think having this type of cushion was going to be a big impact. I thought it was just going to make it that I didn't stick to my seat. That was what I was thinking. But honestly, this cushion has changed my life. Literally, in the 2 days that I have had it, it has done more for me than most of my braces have done in 2 days. So when I first got it, I took it out of the box and I sat on it in my bed thinking nothing of it. I leaned back a little bit on the pillows and had my neck pillow on, and then all of a sudden my back started to feel weird and a little bit of an ache. And I said to my husband, "What's going on?" He said it's the cutout in this actually is allowing my spine to settle instead of just being, one direction. So I was sitting Indian style and my legs were below the cushion, obviously. They were in front of it, and I started feeling like pressure in my back, and I was like, what's going on? I don't know what to do with this. What's happening? Again, my husband said, just relax. So I leaned back again, relaxed. Then I actually took my feet out of sitting Indian style and bent them up, where my knees were just bent, making, a 45-degree angle to the bed. So my knees were like up to the sky, and my back started to pop. And I was like, what on earth is happening? My back's never popped before without me manipulating it. I was sitting still. And it literally started shifting the way my spine is placed. And I was totally surprised. And then on the 4th of July, we went to go see the laser show at the park down the street because it was free. And I'm like, okay, first time trying the cushion out in the wheelchair. All right. And from my house to the park is 2 blocks, okay? And Pottstown sidewalks are not made for wheelchairs, let me tell you. But I did not feel a single bump. Not one. Like, I moved with the bumps, like I normally do, just a little bit of a movement, but no pain, no sudden jarring that would normally happen if I suddenly stopped and I would be in pain and get whiplash in my neck. None of that. My neck didn't hurt. My back didn't hurt. Nothing hurt. I was like, oh my God. So we went down to the park, and there's like this little, I kid you not, it looks like hash work. The crisscross, kind of like that crisscross stuff that you see people put on the bottom of their houses. There's that down this one stretch of the park on the ground, and the grass grows up in between it. So those little diamonds are like just the right size for my wheelchair to get caught in, my front wheels. And I actually got pushed down that, and I was expecting to be jarred like going down a cobble street, Nothing. No jarring, no sudden movements, no pain. I was like, oh my gosh. So then it was time for the light show last night, and Jesse, my husband, actually pushed me up into the grass, which normally we never do with my wheelchair because I normally start having a lot of pain and I, get jarred around. My neck gets hurt. Nothing. No pain. No nothing. So if you do ever get the chance, it was $21 on Amazon. It is a very soft cushion. It has the little spine cut out here. It also has a little bit of a groove. See how that pops up there in the middle? That goes like right between my legs a little bit to help support me. It even has grippies on the bottom here. I don't think you can see them in the camera light. There's actual little grippies so that it stays in the chair and it won't slide. Absolutely love it. Totally awesome. And I even said to my husband, I said, when I go to my orthopedic doctor next week about my back, you need to tell him that I got this cushion after I requested the appointment, because it literally is making such a change in my back. I normally would be sitting on it right now if I wasn't making a video about it, but sitting down on the bed like I do to try and get up to go do the different exercises and things like that, I've been using this chair. It has done amazing work on me, this little cushion. I literally feel like I'm actually propped up more, and I sit up taller when I'm sitting on this. So it's like, I don't know any other words to describe it other than it is totally life-changing, okay? Because I was used to just riding in, you know, the wheelchair, no cushion, no nothing, and getting bounced around. And now with this, I don't feel every single bump. I move with the bumps still, like I normally would, where I shift my weight a little bit because of the wheels being moved or my chair being leaned back. I move with it just fine, but this keeps me from feeling the pain of the bumps. It really is a life changer, just like how my neck brace was a life changer for me taking showers and not getting a dislocated neck. It is that much of a life changer that I really think people need to understand that when you're in a wheelchair, you need a cushion. You need a cushion because it is so painful without it. I mean, I literally thought that, you know, being in the wheelchair was just dealing with my illness and dealing with my blood pressure problem and things like that. And, you know, I thought it was just always going to be the way it was. Nothing was going to make a difference. This thing makes a difference. It's roughly, geez, I don't even know how thick this is. I mean, it's nice and thick and squishy. So it is just the biggest life-changing thing that I have gotten with supplies regarding my Ehlers-danlos syndrome. And I honestly think that if anybody's in pain, they need to get a cushion like this for their wheelchair. I mean, I use it when I'm sitting in bed. I use it in my wheelchair. It's absolutely great. So